been in here for a few days. Although Tony's been busy doing our work, hasn't he? You put the light on. Ha! That's better. It absolutely looks huge.
What it was?
Oh, I must take the Christmas tree down, although we've not had it in the window, have we? Right, let's stand back from the doorway. Tony's stripped out what he wanted to strip out for the time being, but it's made the room look absolutely huge. He's still got to take the ceiling down and expose the beams. He's cleared up all the rubbish that was in here the last time I came in here. Are they going to take these cabinets next door for Tony to put in his workshop?
Yeah, that would be a good...
Yeah.
Go.
Right. Okay. Oh, took the old curtain out as well.
All gone.
Even that, taking that away makes it feel bigger, doesn't it? Because we can see the floor space now. Is there a light? Yeah, you got a light. Oh, and the grotty little curtain that was up there. Right, I'm coming up, Tracey. So they hasn't been doing anything else up here at the moment, but he has opened up the top of the stairs for us so that we can have a look.
I can't believe we didn't flipping...
Get a torch. Never mind. Right. Oh, is this what he's pulled down?
Yeah.
So he's pulled down some insulation that was up there so that we can go up and have a look. And he was quite excited about it, so... But he wouldn't tell us.
Come on then.
Oh! It goes quite a bit further up, doesn't it? Have I actually got to go up these stairs?
Yeah, of course you have.
Oh no. Is it safe?
Yeah, of course it is. You're telling him I've only been up there.
Yeah, I know, but... Wow, it's actually quite tall. I'm not sure I'm going to go up there though, Trace. I think you have to point it upwards a bit.
Do you want me to go up there with the camera and the torch?
Yeah.
Which is
So,
handy.
if you stood on the top step, can you stand up? Is there enough
The
headroom?
top step is under some
Board.
plywood,
Okay.
and it's fitted. It's hard.
So there's not really a floor? Is it just like a big storage space?
Yeah, it's just like... Hang on.
I'll do it round very slowly.
Yeah, underneath all this... Shh. Oh, under all this mess...
That's better.
There
Much
appears,
more, Stacey.
there appears to be like a little landing bit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
they've just put the
Where they put all this rubbish and...
insulation and stuff on top of it.
Yeah.
So you could definitely use it for storage.
Oh, definitely for
but probably
storage, yeah.
not big enough to stand in.
Well,
It's not going to be your third bedroom, is it?
no.
Right up to the top so we can get a feel. Excellent. That's amazing. It's exciting, isn't it, Trace?
Yeah, it is. What a waste of space.
Yeah, I know.
Like, blocking it up.
No, it's looking a bit brighter in here because they've taken the curtains down and brought in the bed that you brought. I do love that bed.
Yes, I
Yeah, so you had to bring it in through the window because it wouldn't come up the spiral staircase, would it? Those windows are not too bad, are they?
No.
Yeah. Oh, it's turning around the right way so we can see it properly. Well done, Tan. But yeah, we can see these windows a lot more clearly now. They're fine. Those hinges are good, aren't they? They're good, aren't they?
love them.
It needed to be big to put something in the window, but yeah, I shall keep them, do something with them next year. Yeah, Tracy's de-Christmasing the shop. The little house. I must stop calling it a shop. It's not a shop anymore. The sun's actually trying to come out here. Oh, careful, yeah, mind your hands, because it's quite rough that, isn't it? Yeah, they're quite sharp, especially when it's new. Right. Oh, it's chilly in here, isn't it? Oh, I'm taking this Christmas stocking. And the sun's come out. Paint the gate. Have you got a little bit of blue left over, do you think? Are you going to put blue shutters on your one? Tony wants to paint this gate. I don't think he's got time yet because he's going home shortly. Oh, I need to check my postbox as well. Yeah, look, that's where they've put a skylight in. I'm just watching my step a little bit if I'm a bit shaky. Because it was one of the old-fashioned small little skylight things that was all rotted away. I mean, this wall here is all rotted. There was so much damage going on because the roof was pretty much open. Right, just watch your foot in. Oh, now we're in the what I call the Addams family bit.
Why?
See that little window there?
Yeah.
That's the bit you can see from my courtyard.
All right.
Where it looks, this roof bit here is what looks like the Addams family house.
All right.
Now, it's a very, very small room, and obviously it's a very low ceiling, but I'm assuming it must have been a servant's room at some point.
Or the naughty room.
The naughty room. But yeah, you can see that how much damage has been done here. But get ready to catch me, Tracey, for full. Well, anyway, but this cute little window looks out down to the courtyard. That side of the barn there is where the window is. There's another one on the front, and that is what I want for my workshop. Quite a good view of the big sequoia tree in our neighbours, and our horse chestnut trees, conker trees. And obviously I'm putting my hand out the window, I'm not leaning out. But then you can see round to the courtyard next door, and I can actually see from up here the river. I've got a river view. So we're not sure what this is going to be used for yet, and it does get fairly hot in the summer, so it might have to have aircon up here. It definitely needs insulation. Be careful where you're walking, Tracey, because some of that is very rotten.
Right.
Right.
Another safe.
It's not a safe, it's a big trunk, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, see that little window bit there that goes onto the street?
Yeah.
That little sort of dormer bit over there. Then we've got all these pots and buckets and...
So you've never been over there to see what's in it?
No, look, there's suitcases and all sorts.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm brave enough. And this floor, look, you can see how rotten some of it is.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
So just the two of us at the moment, no. Even Tony, I don't think, has been across there. But look, yeah, there's cabinets and all way off in the distance. Let me see if I can... Oh, turn my torch on. What have I done?
Turned it on red.
Hang on. Yeah, press the button. Right. See, look, there's some sort of a tin sitting on top of... There's a suitcase there. There's a trunk thing there. There's a big trunk here. What does that say?
Over there.
Mont... Something... It says Lignes, doesn't it? Mont...
Yeah.
Oh, I can't read it. But yeah, look, there's boxes with... I think it's probably just like building materials and bits. It doesn't look super interesting, but we will go through it all. But I can't get over there today. And that there looks like a little cabinet with another box on the top.
Amazing.
How brave on. See that there's a little wooden casket thing there. I can't see what that is. Another box behind this. There's a big bucket there and another box behind it. Look, that's like a bedpan thing there. Look, Tracey.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like an old tin, well, enamelled, what looks like a bedpan.
This is where the back flew at me and Lucy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
This
yeah,
is the room I
because...
thought you wanted for your workshop.
No, not this one. Although, yeah, this could be. It's a decent size, but it does get very, very hot. But then the other one might do. I've not been in the other one, but I've been up here in the summer. Now, also, What is that? It's a metal, like metal frame with a window in it. I'm not quite sure what that is. And then there's a trestle and what looks like an old fire surround. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a few little interesting things, but I can't investigate today. We'll come back. Oh. Ah. Well, there's some sort of a frame. There's two. Look, see that? There's a giant one. It's like a big metal frame. And then there's a smaller one. So is that... It's too big for a fireplace. What would that be for? A window, maybe?
What's in that bag there?
Oh, well, that's just rubbish, I think. From when he's mended the roof, that silver stuff was used to cover up a lot of this.
Oh, right,
you can see where he's used it up here on the inside of the roof, just temporarily to make it watertight. But yeah, and see, look, he's put some new timbers up here to hold it up where it was all rotten. But wow, wouldn't this be lovely? Look at all the timbers up here. I'm just a bit worried about going any further in. Oh, hang on, there's a big lid of something.
Yeah, it goes on that bucket, that big bucket there.
That floor's giving a little bit. Oh, there's a big old area up there. We don't need that anymore. That can go. Yeah, I think he's put planks and things down. Right. Yeah, obviously he's used it, but he wasn't up here very long. And I think he's put some planks down to make sure it's safe. But yeah, I'm not going to risk it not until... Perhaps Tony will come up with me shortly. And yeah, we can do the same thing, find some planks and make our way across there safely. Because I'm sure there's a few things that we'd be interested in seeing. Mostly empty boxes, I think. Okay. I shall be right behind you, Tracey. We didn't get our cup of tea, did we, in the end? Bought the boys one out and then got involved. Right, we'll have a closer look at this another day when Tony will come up with me to make sure it's safe. Right. Wow. Yeah, see, all this was completely rotten and collapsed in.
Oh, before that marble man gets you.
Oh, don't. Marble Man. This is some new horror film you're making up. We use this as a film set. Marble Man. Don't. Next set. Oh, yeah, that's quite. Let me see if I can film this. Don't like I can film this staircase. When it winds itself up to the top there. Hello. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm getting cold now. Right, I'm coming down the next set. Oh, sorry, I'm making shadows. Right. Ah, have they found anything else?
No, I didn't.
What is this?
Lovely stone floor.
A lovely stone floor, I thought it would be, because we've got these beautiful flags just by the back door here. Then we've got some horrid concrete, but there's some more flags over that side, I think. I think we've got a piece of concrete through here, and then for some reason it steps up. What is that? Is it stone? I'm not sure. It does. That looks like a huge piece of stone on that end, Tracey.
It's metal.
Oh, it's metal. It's probably just on the step. Yeah, that's like it's almost like checker plate and stuff.
Oh, so you don't slip?
Yeah, probably. There's a fork.
Oh, it goes all your knife.
Door, but look at those hinges on there. And it's had glass over the top here, but we could make a beautiful entranceway just here rather than the other doorway. And this just above it is the... Oh wow, look at that stone. I just realised it's on an angle. This is the window of the barn that I want to use for my workshop. And then I've never been able to see this angle before, but that barn on that side has got an opening which has now got steel on it, but it must have had a bigger opening because something's been cemented in. Need to investigate that bit more. But yeah, look at the stonework up there. I'm loving that. See, I could have this as a little brocante. I could use these downstairs rooms and the side gateway and have a brocante. You know, that I just opened up on like fete days or something. I could utilise these outdoor outbuildings. Yes. Oh, exciting things happening. What happened to the two knives, Tracey?
I'll put them around here.
Oh, you, right, because I've got the fork to go with it now. Right. Dan's called me because he thinks he's found something that might be interesting. Something to look at. Right, I've never set foot in here. This is what we think was probably where the hounds were kept.
Or pigs.
No, hounds for the hunting.
Maybe.
Hunting dogs.
Maybe.
That's what we think it is.
But I'd wager it wasn't that. It wasn't that what it was meant for.
No, maybe not, but that gateway sort of gave it away, didn't it?
Yes.
And the railings and all the pigs trotters above the door. It pretty much points to them having 2 or 3 hunting dogs that lived in here, which is what they do, isn't it?
Look.
They keep them in a sort of a stable. Well, obviously what we would assume was a window,
No, it's not.
Tony is telling me looks like an arrow slit. And it does actually. Look at that through that stone wall.
What we need, Tony, is a twatter.
Is that a piece of wood or is that something growing?
It's a piece of wood.
What has been put in there for a reason? To hold the bits of glass in place.
I don't know.
Oh, it's pretty solid, isn't it?
Crowbar time?
Do we need to
Crowbar.
take it out?
Crowbar,
Are
Tony.
you just trying to take it out for what, Tony?
Have a look.
Just to be nosy. Okay.
See, this floor, I'll wager, is goes down a lot further than what we
Well,
think.
this is what I was just filming this and saying it's like sandy, but if you look, there's pieces of timber. I think it was probably a raised timber floor, and then we've got flagstone by the door here. And other pieces of stone over there, so I really don't know. I mean, the bit of the barn next door is actually semi-sunken.
And somewhere around here is a well.
We've never found a well though, have we?
Not
It's
yet.
been filled in, I think.
But there's a well around here somewhere.
Yeah, there has to be a well. They must have had a water supply.
There's that pump wheel.
The pump wheel, that was in the next door house. But then people
No.
save things like that, don't they?
Yes. Must be a well here somewhere. God.
That's definitely a piece of timber, that, isn't it? I wouldn't take it out if I was you, Tony. That wall is not great. Anyway.
Always put it back.
No, look, crowbar.
The crowbar. I think you're just... Oh,
I've got another
I can see
solution.
lumps of ivy growing in front of it.
I've got another solution there, Tom.
What's that?
Saw.
V6.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. Saw through the middle of it.
Is it holding anything up?
Um,
I don't think it would be.
I don't think so. Really.
doesn't look particularly structural, but you just
What else can it be?
don't know, do you?
What else can it be but an arrow?
Facing the river. Is there? Well, it might just be for ventilation, Tone. It might just be something a bit more boring, but
Why shape it like that?
yeah, it does seem.
Well, I'll be opening a can of
I
worms
can
here.
see a piece of ivy growing behind it. I can't see the need to take it out, to be honest.
Yes, I know what you mean.
But Tony's going to do it anyway.
Just in the interest of science.
Yes, Tony. Or history.
You need a block of wood, didn't you?
Why?
You get leverage on the side of the wall.
Oh, yeah, they are actually making the wall crumble there. Is that
Okay.
some sort of lime render on the outside of the wall? Yeah, because it's stone underneath, isn't it?
It's a flatter piece of wood tack. What have we got?
Tony's gone to find something. You see, there's no evidence of any mangers or anything like that in here, is there?
No.
Oh, oh look! It's just a old-fashioned piece of firewood that was in the hole. Maybe they've just used it just to put the glass in, and you're gonna have to cut through that, I think. This is the ivy growing up the side. Is that not too big for an arrow slot?
The bigger arrows is, actually.
Well, no, it's just that. Oh, come away! Come on! Oh, it's gone on the floor. It's a big spider. It was crawling on the window ledge. You don't. Oh, we'll just pull it all in this way, shall we? What ivy?
Tone's gone to wall.
Tone loves the ivy, yeah. He's gone to war with the ivy, yeah. What about arrows? Well, it's a good viewing point. We can see the river now. This might be my kitchen one day, mightn't it? If we're turning, oh, somebody's kitchen, if we're turning it into a gîte.
Maybe.
This is at the back of the side barn, by the way, if nobody realises exactly where we are. This is in the bit that we think probably housed the hounds of the Baskervilles.
Listen, light in here,
I can see the water anyway.
right?
That gives you 90 degrees of...
Oh, I see. So it gives you a good viewing angle, does it? I can't see that there's going to be many people out there, though, to shoot at.
Well, it depends if they're coming
Can
up
you?
the river or not, isn't it?
No, maybe.
What else is it for?
I find it very strange, but this is meant to be the oldest part of the building that was here in about 1600 or late 1500s. But
They are, they?
that would make it go back even earlier than that, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Well, those sort of defences would be 12th, 13th century, although the original chateau was a fortress and the church is 12th century, so it doesn't mean there wasn't other buildings around. This is on one of the oldest maps that somebody told us. Yeah, I just filmed the other side of that. Oh, now don't wipe it off. There's a little sum. Someone's done a little sum. Unfortunately, it's nothing about Buffalo Bill on this one, or any First World War soldiers. It's just a little sum that somebody's done. We haven't found any writing like that here yet, have we? Sure we will somewhere. We don't. It's mostly just big holes in the floor, yeah.
There's a big hole in the floor here for some reason. I wonder if that's a well.
Oh, you're obsessed with finding a well.
The old lignear spring, isn't it?
It's all
The
the way.
linear spring.
It's all the way through there.
Oh, we're talking about like the Peckham spring.
It's all the way through there.
That's linears. The linear spring. I think it's stone, isn't it? Maybe you're right, maybe it is. I thought it was stone.
Concrete there.
Can't really see.
Back by the shovel.
Yeah, I think you need to brush it and see. It looks a bit too square, but then they do cut stone. I don't know. Secret tunnel!
Have you seen Tone's tiling?
I haven't actually, no. While I'm here, I can go and film that, can't I?
The wall that is...
I can do an update on Tony's progress out the front of this barn. Oh. Wow, that looks different. One day I've got to go up there, but I'm not going up there on my own. There. This is where Tony was clearing the ivy, cutting down the trees, and then we could hardly see these tiles on the top, but he's borrowed a few from out the back and he's replaced the entire lot on the top of the wall there. Doesn't it look smart? We still need to get some of the ivy trunks out, but wow, that's so much different, and it makes it look absolutely huge out here. Anyway, let's see what Tony's up to now. I'm standing on the other side of this little, it looks like a window. Tony's on a mission. I'm glad to see you've got a mask on. Is that it?
No.
It keeps going, does it?
Well, I think this...
Is that part of the...
No, that's down, look. This goes down a hell of a lot further. This is a concrete slab that's been poured.
Don't forget the river's next to you, so they're not going to do a borehole right next to the river, are they? So do you think that's concrete or stone?
That's concrete.
Are you sure?
Yes. They've poured it round the corner.
Ah.
Not in a minute.
Right.
Just intrigued of why they poured a concrete slab there, Tony. Look. There, to there, and what you're standing on.
So was there some sort of workbench around it, or
No.
animal enclosures around it?
No.
Why then?
This goes down a hell of a lot further than this.
It's like I'm back in a prison.
What are we looking for here, Tony?
Steps.
You think that there might be steps from there going down?
Yes. Perhaps to the river, I don't know.
So that's concrete that you're digging up there, yeah?
Oh yes.
Are we going to be disappointed here? So that piece in front of where you're digging, that's stone, isn't it? At the bottom of the...
This is stone.
At the bottom of the entrance,
Yes.
yeah.
Horrible they are, aren't they?
Oh, I know. I think we need to take them down, Tone.
Sorry?
think we need to take
So I'm
these
gonna burn
boar
them
feet
in the
down.
next fire.
I think we need to keep one in our cabinet of curiosities. I think we need to keep one for our cabinet of curiosities, but get rid of the rest because they are horrid.
Ooh.
But then we've just been offered a boar joint, which I'm sure will taste delicious.
I'm not tasting it.
No, taste.
No party in it.
Tracy's quite glad that she's going home shortly and she won't be eating the wild boar. Tracy doesn't eat wild things. She's not a veggie or anything like that, but yeah, she does draw the line at
Don't
wild
do
boar.
snails.
No, we know you don't do snails. Right, back to the digging the hole.
I'm
Huh.
going to have a look at them steps in the hole round there. See how far the next step would be down.
Yeah, it would be quite deep, would it not?
Oh, what are you going to there?
Oh. Oh. Yeah, so they've put a bit of hardcore down there then. We don't know how long that concrete's been there, do we?
Yeah.
Or why it only goes into part of the middle of the room. Well, the reason Tony's doing this, because where he's had a look at the little, what he thinks might be an arrow slit, it looks like apparently there's an arch lower down on the outside of the barn wall. Is that the reason?
Yeah.
That sounded solid, but then something's got to be solid eventually, has it not? Oh,
Step.
it's only hit something solid. Should we think about this, Tone?
I don't think about it, yeah.
Because if they filled it in, there might be a reason why they filled it in.
Well, I want to know what the
Because the
reason
river might get high and come up and flood us. I know you want to know what it is. I'm going to leave Tony digging this hole and go and see if I can film the side bit where you think this archway is, see what I can see.
About, I would you reckon about 2 foot 6 above the
Below
water.
this window bit
No,
here?
below the window thing, about
Yeah.
2'6" above the level of the river.
Above the level of the river, which the river does get higher. Right, I'm going to go around and film that. Now, we're outside on the bridge. I don't think we can see from here. How did they see? Because there's all ivy. No, that window there with the triangle bit above it is
Yeah.
in the front part of the barn.
Right.
They're right at the back. Now, I can't actually even see the little slit window yet. Tony's surrendering. I think that's a face mask on a stick. He said 2.5 foot above the water, but that would be there somewhere, and I can't see through all the overgrowth. Hiya, Tracey. Has he found anything yet? He said he was going in for a warm up. Now he's so intrigued he's got to carry on digging. See the one, that hole where he's dug down there, Tracey. Don't put your ankle in it.
That one, so
Sorry?
I fell down that one.
You did. Oh, I missed it.
I tried to step over.
Oh no! And I missed it. Right.
This is stone.
Don't tell me you found a pound coin. Does he think he's found stone? See, even if there was steps, Tony, it may not have come from the doorway.
No, maybe not.
In fact, it would probably make sense not to have steps immediately you come through a doorway.
No, maybe not. But it's once I'm digging out.
Right. Some blue paint on it because I just used the paint stick to dig the earth away. I'm going to get Tony to investigate more.
What's that?
What is this?